All right, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name's Nicole. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter holiday. I know many of you might have had some time off, maybe spent some time with their family, and perhaps even enjoyed some delicious treats. It's good to be back together and learning again here. Today, as you can see on the screen, we are going to start another series that is on the topic conversational English. Now, here on this slide for a while. Yeah, this one. Oh my God. All right. Now, this slide outlines the different aspects of conversational series that we would cover during this series. And they are all really valuable. So you see here, there's pronunciation of casual phrases, small talk pronunciation, pronunciation for socializing vocabulary, expressing opinions clearly, pronouncing questions and directions. Now, there are five in total. There are five areas that we will look into conversational English for today. I really want us to zoom in and focus specifically on the pronunciation of casual phrases. Now, this is such an important area because it helps us feel more confident and more comfortable when speaking with native English speakers in everyday situations or those with, expert level skills when speaking English. Now, here in pronunciation casual phrases, this is where we are going to spend most of our time today. So we will be looking at those short everyday expressions that native speakers use all the time. Things like "what's up" or "gotta go," something like that, something of those things. So the pronunciation of these can sometimes be tricky, of course, because we often shorten words or link them together in ways that, might not be obvious from its written form, because that's how we do it in conversational English. We adapt, we tend to connect speeches, and we tend to say something in its informal way. That's conversational English. All right. Does anyone have a quick question about what we will be focusing on today before I proceed officially with the lesson proper? Are we all good? Then, all right, great. Let's dive right into our first set of casual phrases. Get ready to listen and repeat. Let's have the first set of casual phrases. All right, everyone. Let's take a look at this slide. Wait for a while. I'm gonna check. All right. All good. All right, everyone. Let's take a look at this slide. You will see we've got six very common casual phrases here, along with our IPA pronunciation, meanings, and pronunciation tips. So these are expressions you will hear all the time and every day, as I've mentioned, because it's in conversational English. You might be able to hear this when you're talking to someone, when you're in movies or watching movies on the street, in conversations with friends or coworkers or family. So they're really important for natural communication. So let's go through each one slowly and carefully. Now I'll explain what it means and how it's used, and also how to pronounce it more naturally. So if you have like a notebook, perhaps this is a great time to take notes on, anything that is new to you. So the first phrase here is "what's up?" Again, "what's up?" The IPA transcription is "what's up?" What's up? But in fast speech, in conversational English, we tend to do what we call connected speech. We blend the words together so that it would sound like a one word. That's fast speech, that's connected speech. So yes, here the written form is "what's up," and "what's up" is one. All right. And then its IP transcription is how it should be, how this particular phrase, its written form should be, read, should be spoken. Now, since, I have mentioned earlier that in conversational English, there is connected speech. We tend to do connected speech, fast speeches. So when we say it really, no, when we say it really, we tend to say it as "what's up" instead of "what's up." Was up. Yeah, though yes, there are still some instances that we really use "what's up," but since it's especially if it's totally very normal to use to say this phrase, you kind of like, whatever, I'm just gonna say "what's up," something like that. So yes, you can also say it as if you want to sound more natural, right? If you want to sound more natural, you can just say "what's up." So here you drop the T sounds like "what's up." That's the pronunciation tip here. Now, what does "what's up" mean? Here, this is an informal way to say, "How are you?" or "What's going on?" So it's often used as a greeting, especially among friends. So you don't really usually expect a long answer here because it's just checking how are you, how's your life, something like that. So someone might just reply, "Not much. How about you?" Or they would reply, "All good." So here, um, when it comes to pronunciation, some learners try to pronounce every letter clearly, right? Like they even try to, say it as "what is up." Like the contractions, they separated "what is up." They try to do that. So that's a common mistake. Well, that is also correct. But when we say conversational English, again, we tend to s- we tend to speak phrases in a fast pacing. So there's blending, there's connected speeches. So when we say this phrase is "what is up," that's really not that common with conversational English. That is not, we don't kind sound of natural when we say it. So yes, we say "what's up." Since we are in casual English here, we try to relax a lot when we say something. Don't be too tense up. Don't be too strict with pronouncing the phrases here. So let's try it together again. "What's up?" This phrase is "what's up?" How are you? What's going on? What's up? All right, good. Keep it short and smooth. Next is "long time no see." Again, "long time no see." One more time. "Long time no see." So this one is a little funny. It's, actually a non standard phrase based on how English learners sometimes speak, but it's very popular and accepted in casual English. So we accept it already because it's very common, it's very normal for us to say these things or this phrase. Now, this phrase, it means I haven't seen you in a while or I haven't seen you in a long time, something like that. So we usually use it when we run into someone we haven't seen for a while, maybe a few weeks, months, or even years. We say it to someone when we see them finally after a long, long years, say for example weeks or months. We say to them, "Oi, long time no see," something like that. So here the pronunciation tip is you say it in a smooth, even tone. So don't rush the words. All right, don't rush the words, everyone, and don't separate them too much. So you try it with me. "Long time no see." Again, "long time no see." One more time with feeling. Well, long time no see. Long time no see. All right. Our third phrase here is "how's it going?" How's it going? One more time. There is letter Z sound. There's a buzzing here. Take note of that. So we say it as "how's it going?" Again, "how's it going?" So this is another way to ask, "How are you? How are you doing? How are the things in your life?" So it's very common, it's very relaxed. Now, pronunciation wise, it often gets blended into one smooth chunk. "How's it going? How's it going?" So say something like that. It's like a one word. You say it quickly and fast or fast. So we don't stop much between the words. Like we don't say, "How's it going?" There's there's not enough time put in between the words for this phrase. We don't usually pause between words. We say it as it is, like directly, straightforward. We say it like that. We are very fast here. That's why the tip, it says here, how's it as one word. We connect it. How's it? Instead of how's it, we say it, how's it? How's it? Right? We still understand the word. We know that they are asking how are you. So that is why this word is acceptable. I mean, this pronunciation is acceptable, since especially in casual speech. So we say it as how's it going? Again, how is it going? Oh, one more time. How's it going? Say it slowly first. How's it going? How's it? How's it going? Then more naturally, how's it going? Hi. Wait. How's it going? Nice. All right. Next up is no worries. No worries. Still, there is a buzzing sound here at the last part of the word of the phrase. No worries. One more time. No worries. So this means it's okay. Don't worry. So this is used a lot in. I think this is used a lot in Australia, as far as I have observed, but it's also very common in the U.S. and UK and other parts of the world. So again, this means it's okay or don't worry about it, something like that. So if someone says to you, thanks or sorry, you can reply with no worries. Again, no worries. Here with the pronunciation tip is that you stress the word no, and then you soften the last word, worries. So you stress the word no because that's where the emotion is. So worries is more softer. The we say worries more, or not more, but like we say worries softer. We don't say more softer, all right, huh? Because it's redundant. So we only say more soft or softer. But anyway, going back, here with the word worries, we say it softer. So you want to sound relaxed and friendly. So we say it like this: no worries, no worries. Someone says to you, "Thank you for helping me." You'll say you will be you'll try to reply as, "No worries, no worries," or sorry, I've made a mistake. You'll say, "No worries, it's fine, no worries." Okay. So here, um, let's immediately have the fifth phrase. Here, the fifth phrase is take it easy. There's still a buzzing sound here. Take it easy. Again, one more time. Take it easy. So the phrase is, a way to say relax or goodbye in a more friendly, informal way, since it's casual phrases and it is under conversational English. We try to sound more friendly, sound more informal. So, for example, if someone is, kind of stressed, you might say, hey, friend, take it easy. No? So, you can say that to your friend, for example, or to your classmate, or if you are in a boarding house, to your roommate, something like that, to your family. If you found them very stressed at their particular roles in life, you can just comfort them, give them a pat in their back, and then say, hey, take it easy, it's okay, it's gonna be okay. You can also say, if you're leaving a conversation, you might say also this phrase, take it easy, instead of goodbye. You can just say that. Take it easy. If you try to say goodbye, you can also say take it easy. But usually you say this to comfort someone, right? If they are stressed, or if they are having a problem in their lives, you try to comfort them and say take it easy. So pronunciation wise, here there's a tip. We stress the word take, and then we reduce the rest. So it can sound like take it easy, all blended together. All right. They our goal here is that the phrase would sound like a one word because yes, fast pacing here in casual conversations. So you don't want to say each word too separately, just like any other phrases that we've already talked and we will be talking later. So because in casual phrases in conversational English and yeah, in conversational English, we our goal here is to sound more natural, right? So if we try to say the words in the phrase separately, we kind of like come off as robotic. We sound robotic, and we don't want that. We want to sound more natural. So we do connected speeches, we do fast pacing, we do quick speaking. All right, let's try it together. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, friend. Take it easy. All right, good. And finally, we have sounds good. There's still a buzzing sound, as you can see on the IPA transcription. Sounds good. One more time. Sounds good. All right. Again, sounds good. Okay. So this is, a short and very useful phrase. Is also sounds good. This is something you say when you agree with a plan or suggestion. You'll just say, instead of saying, okay, well, that's totally fine too. But yeah, okay, that's fine. You want to sound more natural. You want to sound more native. Something like that. Something like that. So you can say, instead of saying, okay, that's fine, you'll say, sounds good. Okay, sounds good. So, for example, someone would say to you, let's meet at, can we have the meeting like at 5 o'clock later? You can say, if you agree, you can say, sounds good. Sounds good. So it sounds friendly. It sounds more natural. Here, the pronunciation tip is that you try to blend the two words together. So you don't pause between sounds and good, those two words. It should flow smoothly. Sounds good. Sounds good. One more time. Sounds good. Sounds good. You emphasize on the good just a little bit, just a little bit emphasis on that. So let's try to say it slowly first. Say it with me. Sounds good. Sounds good. One more time. Sounds good. Okay, say it more naturally. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, one more time. Sounds good. Let's meet right after here. Let's meet at this place, for example. You'll say, sounds good. All right, sounds good. Okay. So here, from what I've observed, some learners, they try to say sound is good. Like they separate, uh, they put unnecessary word in between the phrases. Sound is good. They try to say it like that, which totally changes the meaning. Maybe because they thought the letter S in sounds is a contraction. It is one word that we put apostrophe S, but it is not. Okay, it's not like what's up. It in here in what's up. If we say what is up, that is still grammatically correct because this the first word is a construction of what is, but this one sounds good. That is not a construction of sound is. That's just how you say it. That just sounds good because that is grammatically correct. So when we say sound is good, it is it is posing, it is meaning, its meaning is different already. So here, everyone just remember that it is sounds good, sounds good. It's one idea, all right? It is one idea, sounds good, like saying okay. So it is not sound is good, but sounds good. Don't complicate yourself. Just, say it naturally. Sounds good. Okay. All right. For this first set, let's have, time to practice. Let's have the practice drill. Okay. So this is where things get fun. I'm gonna assess you if you are following after me, if everything is clear so far. So we've just gone through 6 casual phrases. Now let's see if you remember those casual phrases. Here I'm providing you with its, with its meaning, or with its formal, representation, formal way of saying it. So this is, for example, for the first one, if you remember, let's start, easy and work our way up. So if you're following me, maybe you get it really easy. Or if you're familiar with this already, it will be very easy to you. So let's have the first one. What's happening? If we say what's happening, how do you say it, in a more casual way? What's happening, friend? What's happening? You want to kind of like greet a friend casually. What do you say? All right. You can say it like this. Oh my God. All right. You can say it as what's up. Again, what's up. Though its written form, and of course its IP transcription, is what's up. But if you want to sound more natural, especially in conversational English, since this is a casual phrase, we try to sound more natural. So we say this phrase as what's up. All right? What's up? Okay. Instead of what's up, we can say it as what's up. All right. Are you following? Okay. I'm checking I'm checking the screen if the slide is aligning or is matching with what I'm saying. Okay. What's happening? We say it as what's up. You want to greet a friend casually, for example. Let's have the next one. For a while, I think my presentation is hanging, but yeah, you want to greet a friend casually. We say what's up. What's up? There's a buzzing sound here. I'm sorry, I think my screen is stuck. Oh no. For a while. They really decided to stuck during the practice drills. Oh no. Um Let me try to for a while. I'm gonna fix this one for a while. Excuse me, I'm gonna mute myself. All right, thank God. Okay. Next we have here, let's immediately start because I've lost so much of my time already. Let's have the next one. If I say, if you see someone after a long time, you say this casual phrase. So if you haven't seen someone in a while, in a few weeks, in many months or many years, you say them when you finally meet them. What do you say? You say this phrase, friend, long time no see. All right, long time no see. Okay, that's good. Let's have the next one. Let's have this. I'll check if you're familiar with this. This is a very easy one. Okay. So there, take it easy, everyone. This one is, how are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, sorry. Was it? All right. Yeah, that's right. How are you doing? So how are you doing? If you mean how are you doing, if you mean to ask how are you doing, you can say it like this in a conversational way. How's it going? Again, How's it going? Very good. So you want to ask how someone is. You say, how's it going? So to sound more natural. Next, if you say don't worry, instead of saying don't worry, if someone says thank you or sorry to you. So for example, I say, thank you, friend, for helping me. What do you say? You say, no worries. There's a buzzing sound, huh? No worries. One more time. No worries. All right. Next, here we have you want to tell someone to relax or even to, bid your goodbyes. But usually it is, it is used to comfort someone. Not comfort someone. You want them to relax. You say, oh, that's wrong. Okay, that's one. When you want to say, you want to comfort someone, you say, take it easy. You want to tell someone to relax or say goodbye. Take it easy. Okay, very good. This is the last one. Instead of saying, okay, that's fine, you want to, when you try to, agree with someone's plan, for example, you do not, you, instead of saying, okay, that's fine, you can say, oh my goodness, let me have that one. All right. You can say, sounds good. There's still a buzzing sound there. Take note of that. Sounds good. All right. Let's immediately have the next set of words. Another words. Well, for a while, I'm gonna, you know, I'll put this in the chatbot so that you can follow as well. So these are the first few words. Oh no, it's already acting up for a while. I'm losing so much of my time already, but yeah. To say it one more time, these are the first set of words. We have a few more actually. There's so many of them. The first set of words are, let me put it in the chatbot. Is it working? I think. All right. Anyway, let's have this one. Don't know what's happening, but yeah, my slides are acting up. Let's go back. Yeah. Okay. These are the first phrases. What's up? Long time no see. How's it going? How's it going? No worries. Take it easy. Sounds good. Okay. All right. Let's have the next set of words. Um. All right. Well, we see what's the next few set of words. Let me make kind of an apology because I don't know what's happening, but my laptop is acting up. It's kind of stuck sometimes. But you will get through this. Yes, all right. Let's have immediately the second set of phrases. Look at that. Okay. All right. All right. Now we have looked at how speech sounds, change in real life conversations. So it's time to explore more of these casual phrases. Oh no. My screen is acting. Okay, that's good. Let's have the next few set of words. First, you bet. Again, you bet. You bet. So this means definitely, of course. This is a very short and very confident phrase, more natural way of speaking. Definitely, of course. So it's often used as a strong yes or a friendly way to say of course, diba? All right. Remember, definitely is a strong yes word. So that is, you bet is also another strong yes word. So let's imagine, someone says to us, um, that they say thank you, like thanks for helping me move this weekend. You can reply, you bet, you bet. So it's kind of confident, it comes off as confident, and it sounds more relaxed when you say it. Now, here, notice on the pronunciation, you don't want to pause between words. Say it fast and confidently. You don't say, you bet, you bet. You say it as you bet, like a one word, you bet. You blend them smoothly. You can even say it a little faster to make it sound more natural. So the word you here, it is said with a long oo sound, like this one. This is the you. And then in casual speech, that's how you say it. It can become more shorter and less stressed usually because, yeah, we say it fast, right? Instead of saying you bet, that's a long you sound there. You cut it short to sound more natural because it's fast, it's quick. You bet. You bet. Very short. All right, let's all say it together, fast and confident. You bet. You bet. All right. Next, the phrase here is no big deal. Again, no big deal. The phrase is great for, being kind and relaxed. It's something you say when you want to show that something is not a problem at all. So it's not a problem. No big deal. So for example, someone says to you, oh no, I forgot to bring my charger. Then you reply, no big deal. I have an extra with me. You can use it. All right. You're saying here, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Something like that. So let's look at the sounds. No big deal has a nice rhythm. So the stress is usually on deal. And notice how, native speakers often drop or soften the last sound here, the L sound, the L sounds at the end. So it sounds more like deal than deal. So sorry for that. No big deal. No big deal. Also, no big here is often blended together so they sound more like one word. You can try saying no big, no big, no big deal. No big, no big deal. Well, this is like one smooth unit, like one word, no big deal. So it should feel easy and casual. You can try saying it now with, more relaxed rhythm. One more time. Again, no big deal. One more time, no big deal. All right. Third, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. This one is a common. People say it when, they hear good news or just something interesting or surprising. Wow, that's cool. That's cool. That's nice or that's fine. That's cool. Say, for example, someone says to you, my cousin is visiting from Japan next week. You could do a response like, wow, that's cool. That's cool. So here you are showing your interest or, kind of approval. So it's not excited. Somehow it is, but it's more of like positive and chill. So let's focus on the pronunciation. The stress is on that's the first word. And then we say it a bit louder or clearer. Then cool is a bit relaxed and, it's not too sharp at the end. So you say it as again, that's cool. That's cool. Again, that's cool. So you also notice here, no, there's one that this version of th sound is voiced. So that is voiced. That's cool. Not that's cool. Not that. Not that's cool, but that's cool. Voiced one. So make sure you are not replacing it with also with D or Z sounds like that's cool or that's cool. No, all right. We don't do that. We usually don't do that. That's how that's because how we pronounce this phrase is that's cool. The th sound. That's cool. All right. Next, you got it. You got it. Okay, you got it. So this is something you say when you agree to do something, especially quickly or willingly. You say instead of saying okay, will do, say you got it. You got it. Say, can you email me the list Can you email me this list later? You say, you got it. You got it. Something like that. So it means to, sure, I'll take care of it, whatever you want. So here, let's look at the pronunciation sounds wise. First, we usually don't stress the word you. So it becomes shorter, which is a common characteristic of casual phrases, casual speeches. So it's almost like a yeah, yeah, yeah. So the word got is the strongest part here. It carries the energy, and it's just very light. So it sounds more like you got it. You got it. More emphasis on the second word, got. You got it. Let's try it together. Light in the first word, strong in the middle, light at the last word. You got it. One more time. You got it. All right. Fifth, sounds good. Sounds good. I think we've already mentioned about this one, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we've already did. I'm so sorry. I did not notice it when I prepared the handout. Yeah. But anyway, we already know what sounds good, right? We say this okay, that's fine. We say it we say it when you kind of like agree with someone's idea or someone's plan. So that is sounds good. Remember, there's a vibration, there's like a voiced, there's a buzzing sound here. Sounds good. Next, let's immediately have the next one. I'm down. The last one in this set of phrase. I'm down. One more time. I'm down. Again. I'm down. I'm down. The two words have diphthongs in here. This one, I'm gonna highlight this for you. That is one diphthong, and then this is another diphthong. Again, diphthongs are those sounds that has vowel that smoothly glides with another vowel to create one syllable or one sound. Those are what we call diphthongs. All right. So this particular phrase, this is a really casual way to say you are interested or ready to participate. Like, I agree, I want to join. Something like that. You'll hear it a lot in, friendly invitations. Like, we're going out for a bubble tea later. Would you want to go? I'm down. Something like that. So it means, yes, I want to go too. Now, pronunciation wise, you start with a light I'm, a contraction of I am, almost like just, a background. The real focus here is down. Give it a little punch. Down. So instead of saying I'm down, we want I'm down. Quick, very confident, very cool. I'm down. Let's try it. Soft at the start, then firm at the end. I am down. Soft at the start, firm in the end. I'm down. Again, say it again, even more naturally. I'm down. All right. Let's immediately have the practice drill. Let's have the time to practice. Let's see if you're following with me so far. Let's have the first one. Same pattern, same rules. I'll provide the meaning or its formal representation. Then you guess what's the casual phrase. For the first one, definitely, of course. You want to say of course. You want to say definitely in a confident way. So it's a strong yes sound here. It's a strong yes phrase. You say it as, instead of saying this, you say it as you bet. Oh no, there's no you here. Let me type it in for you. But yes, you say it as you bet. Again, you bet. All right. Next we have here is, oh, someone apologizes, for instance, and you want to say it's not a problem. Someone say, I'm sorry for breaking your, something like that. I'm sorry for breaking your favorite glasses. And then you'll just say, oh no, it's not a problem. Well, how do you say it? In a casual, more friendly way. Oh no, what did I do? For a while, something popped up. I don't know what it is, but yes, here, if you remember, you can type it in our chat bot. When you want to say It's not, instead of saying it's not a problem, but it's okay. You can say it's not a problem. But yes, we try to. Our goal here is we try to sound more natural. So how can you sound more natural? You can sound more natural by using casual phrases. And what is the casual? Um, how do you call that? What's the casual representation of this phrase? For a while, because my slide is really acting up today. I don't know what's happening. But for a while, let me mute myself. While you also think of the answer, then you can type it on our chat bot. All right. So you say it as no big deal, friend. It's okay. I can find another glass. No big deal. Okay. Again, no big deal. Did you get it right? All right. I hope so. Okay, next we have that's fascinating. That's fascinating. So you kind of like how do you say this? You want to say something is nice, something is fascinating, something is fine or okay in a relaxed way. You found something interesting. You say it as what? How do we say it in a more casual way? Don't know why my slide is acting up today, but yes, I think you're very familiar with this one. That's fascinating, friend. Like saying our example earlier, right, was ano, we were saying the one where the cousin of her friend is going to Japan, and then she mentioned or she give this particular casual phrase as a respond. What is it? She said, "Wow, that's cool." All right, that's cool. Next, we have here that is acceptable. That is acceptable. So you agree with the plan or suggestion. I think this is a phrase we've already talked about on the first set. Yeah, we've already talked about this one. This is sounds good. Sounds good. Next, I agree. I want to join. You want to join something like a plan or event. You want to go to a restaurant with your friend, to a fun place with your friend. You say, I'm down. Okay. All right. I'm down. All right. That's the last one. Let's immediately have the next set of words. But before that, so far, are we following everyone? Everything's clear? We've already tackled like 12 words in total. I know, not words, but 12 phrases, casual phrases in total. Are we getting everything so far? Are we following? I hope everything is clear. I hope everything is good. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to, comment it in our chat. But I will check on it later and try to answer what's your what's your question. Okay. Anyway, let's have the third set. The first phrase here is no way. Again, no way. So here the meaning is really? That's surprising. So here the tip is you emphasize on the word no and then fall on the way. So way is more relaxed. So you say it as no way. Again, no way. So this phrase is super common when you are kind of like surprised or shocked by something. Imagine your friend says, for example, they says, I just won the lottery. Something like that. So they say it as oh no friend, not oh no, but friend, I just won the lottery. Again, I just won the lottery. So you might respond as, whoa, no way. No way. All right. Emphasis on no. So let's talk about the pronunciation. No is the emphasis again, and then it's kind of like relaxed on the word way. So you let your voice fall on way to show kind of like surprise. No way. They really kind of like stretch it out in no. So here, no way. Very easy. Next, I mean. I'm in. Okay? I'm in. It's short and strong. Its meaning is I want to be part of it. So it has the same meaning with a phrase on the previous set of words. What is it? Do you remember? Do you remember the phrase that has the same meaning with this phrase? I'm in. What is it? All right, that is I'm down. I want to be part of it. I'm down. I'm in. So it's very short and strong. I'm in. So this is kind of like a quick decisive phrase. It's what you say when you are excited to join something. For example, your friend says, we are planning on a road trip this weekend. Do you want to go?" You say, "I'm in. I want to be part of it. I want to go to you with on a road trip this weekend." So the whole phrase is, as you've seen, this is short, this is strong, this is full of energy because you're excited to be part of something. So I'm in. Here, short and strong, I'm in. Okay. Next we have kind of. Again, kind of. So this means a little or sort of. So it's often said as here. It's often said as kinda, kinda. So this one's used a lot when we are not really sure or totally sure with something. So you say it is like when something is partly true, something like that. You say, for example, if someone asks you, "Do you like spicy food?" You say of like kind of, because you're in between. You're okay with spicy food, but also not totally fine with it. So you just say kind of or kinda, kinda. So in casual speeches, this often becomes kinda as what the pronunciation tip here. So it's more of like one blended word. So instead of saying kind of, you say kinda, kinda. You blend, you adapt to the conversation and say it more naturally, like kinda, I kinda like it, I kinda like it, something like that. Okay, next, that works. Again, that works. All right. Here, you say it when you want to say, "Okay, that's fine." You you kind of like this phrase here, you mean something is okay with you. That works. Like it fits, it's good. So, say for example, to understand really this phrase, your friend might say, uh "Let's meet at 5 instead of 4." Something like that. You reply with this phrase. "All right, that's work. That's work. That works. That works. That works for me. That works for you. That works for you. That works for us." Something like that. So it's quick and it's smooth. So the stress here again is on works. That works. That works. You blend the words together, say it fast and natural. No big pause, all right? That's a common characteristic in these casual phrases. No big pause between words. So that works. Now say it again. Like you're agreeing with that hesitation. That works. That works. All right. Next, for real? Again, for real? Really? Are you serious? For real? All right. So this is a great casual phrase to show surprise or belief. Like, no way. This is another no way. For real? Your friend might say, "Friend, I saw a celebrity at the store today." You say, "Oh, for real? Who is it?" Oh, something like that. Let's talk at the pronunciation wise. Here, the tip is fall in pitch, and it sounds questioning. So your voice should fall at the end. It wouldn't rise. So to show you are questioning in a natural, curious way. So for real, for real, for real. All right. Next, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Okay. Okay. Give me a sec. So it is wait a moment. No, it means wait a moment. Give me a sec. Now, in the pronunciation tip, the give me would sound like gimme. It adapts. It blends for natural speed. Instead of saying really separately the words, "give me a sec," you say it as Give me a sec. Give me a sec. This one is used when you need like a quick moment. So if someone's calling your name and you're finishing a text, for example, or finishing something, you might say, give me a sec. But, in fast speech again, you said, give me. All right. It's, yes, this is correct. This is how it is written. Also, give me a sec. But you say it as give me a sec. Give me a sec. To adapt it, it's natural, in a natural speech, natural conversation. All right, let's have the practice drill to check you if you're following with me, and the third set of words that, third set of casual phrases that we've talked about. Let's practice it. For the first one, really? That's surprising. Really? That's surprising. You are shocked or surprised by what someone just said. Really? That's surprising. You say it as, in a casual way, you say it as, no way. Again, no way. Next, when you're excited to join a plan or group, you want to be part of it. How do you say it in more casual way? You say it as, I'm in. All right, I'm in. Next, when you want to, say something is only partly true, I kinda like it. Kind of or kinda. We say it more as kinda. I kinda like it. That will do. You want to, say suggestion. You want to say a suggestion that you want to agree with a suggestion or plan. Like, let's meet later at 5 instead of 4, friend. You say it as, that works. That works. Another, really? Are you serious? You saw a celebrity? Really? Really? You say it as, for real. For real. You're surprised and want to double check first. Double check something. For real. You cannot believe that is happening. Next, wait a moment. Wait a moment. You say it before you say it to someone, like you need a short moment before doing something. You say this to someone. You say it as like, this is the last one. You say it as, give me a sec. Again, give me a sec. So this is give me a sec, but yes, when we say it more naturally, we say it as give me a sec. Okay, give me a sec. Let's immediately have the fourth set of words. Here, we have the first one, chill out. Chill out. Oh my God. Chill out. Oh my God. What was that? Sorry. Chill out. That is what this means is it is calm down. So this is a relaxed way to tell someone to calm down or relax. Like, calm down, Nicole. What was that earlier? Oh my goodness. So you might say it if a friend is getting, worked up about something small. So say for example, "Wow, I can't believe they canceled the show again." Your friend says that. You can reply, hey, chill out, friend. It's not the end of the world. So something like that. You say it like that. Here, and the pronunciation wise, the pronunciation tip here is that you make that sh sound super clear, the ch sound. So you say it, you should not mistakenly say it as sh or s. You say it as chill, like chocolate or cheese, and you blend it with out. So it sounds smooth. Chill out, not chill out. Alright? Do not totally separate the words. Chill out. Do not do that. You say it more of like chill out, chill out, chill out. Say it as one word, like one word. Again, let's all say it together. Chill out. Chill out is calm down. All right, next. I hear you. Again, I hear you. This means I understand or I agree. You say it warmly and with empathy. So this phrase isn't just about literally hearing. It's about listening with empathy. All right. So when someone kind of like shares something very difficult or very emotional, very personal, so this is a kind of thing that you say, and this is a very supportive way to kind of like respond to your friend, to someone, to even a stranger. You say it as I hear you. Okay, for example, they say, I've been feeling really stressed at work lately. You can respond as I hear you, friend. Say it warmly, not very rushed, not very robotic also. It should feel human. I hear you. Something like that. All right. Now notice here um on the pronunciation tip, I've already mentioned this one. It's very unlike the other phrases that we've already talked about. You do not say it very fast. You say it with more empathy. So not totally slow, just a normal pacing. I hear you. Something like that. All right. Next, we have what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Like, what's up? But another way to say that is what's going on. This is a friendly, casual way to ask what's happening, basically. You might say it when you walk into a room and notice, something unusual is happening. You say, what's going on? What's going on here? Something like that. So here, pronunciation wise, you drop the T sound in what's. You emphasize on the word on. So what's going on? What's going on? Okay. Next we have that's nuts. That's nuts. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. So there's a soft S sounds here and then you stress on nuts. So that's nuts. This is a casual, reaction to something really shocking, something surprising and something hard to believe. Like like when your friend says, I just found out my cousin won the lottery. Something like that. Lottery again. You can say that's nuts. That's crazy. That's surprising. I cannot believe that. That's nuts. All right. You try it with that, surprise tone. Next is gotcha. One quick word. Gotcha. So instead of saying I understand or I got it, you say it as gotcha. Gotcha. You'll hear it in conversations all the time. You make sure, for example, someone says to you, make sure to call before you get here. Make sure you call. All right. Hey, friend, make sure you call before you get here. You say, gotcha. Again, gotcha. So it's pronounced as one word, okay? You kind of like say gotcha. Gotcha because it's one word. Gotcha. You do not say it as got you. Got you. Okay? Because that's also another way to say it. But yes, we are talking about casual speech here. You say it, you blend it fast, and you get gotcha. Again, gotcha. So let's try it like that, quick and natural. Gotcha. All right. Next is depends. One more time, depends. So this means maybe or it varies. So this word is used when your answer isn't a clear yes or no. So it depends on the situation. For example, are you going to the party tonight? You say depends. Again, depends. Now in pronunciation, you make sure your stress is on the second part of the word pens. Stress on pens. So you say it like this. Depends. Depends. That's where the emphasis goes. So say the word again. Depends. Again, depends. All right, let's have the practice drill. Time to practice. So when you want someone to calm down or relax, you say chill out. Sorry. Again, chill out. One word, okay? You say it like a one word. Chill out. Next, if you're showing someone you understand or agree with them emotionally, with empathy, you say this with empathy. I hear you. All right. I hear you. Okay. When you are asking what's happening or what's the situation is, you say it as what is going on? Oh no, not what's the deal. But yes, this is another way to say it also. What's the deal? But also, what's going on? All right. Next, we have when you react to something surprising, shocking, or unbelievable. That's crazy. That you say it as, that's nuts. That's nuts. All right, next. I understand. I got it. You want to say you understand in a fast, casual way. One word only. You say it as, gotcha. Getcha. Next, maybe, or it varies. So you say it like you want to say something like you're not giving a clear yes or no. So it could change. So you say it as depends. Again, depends. And now we're on our last set of casual phrases. Okay. Just to check you, are we good so far? We've already hit our 1 hour. But please bear with me as we go over the last set of casual phrases. As I mentioned earlier, it's our lesson for today is kind of long because we try to focus on the pronunciation really because it's important. That's very important in communication, especially in casual conversation. But anyway, let's go right away with the first one. You're kidding. You're kidding. Are you serious? You're kidding. So here you emphasize on kidding with upward tone. You're kidding. So this phrase shows you when you're surprised or disbelief, like when someone or something sounds too crazy to be true. You're kidding. You're kidding. So it's another way to say that's nuts. Or what's the other phrase earlier? I forgot. Basta, if you remember it, there's another phrase that sounds or that means the same thing with you're kidding. Like really, that's nuts. I forget which one. But yes, you can go over it. I think you're already familiar with the phrase that I'm talking about. But yes, you say it when you're surprised or in disbelief. So we don't want to dig deeper on this since it's the same with that's not. Something like that. You're kidding. Just remember, you emphasize on kidding. Next, fair enough. Fair enough. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Instead of saying that's reasonable, you say fair enough. Fair enough. So there's equal stress on both words. There's no emphasis on the two. Equal stress. Fair enough. So this is a calm, polite way to say, okay, get it, or that makes sense. For example, friend, I cannot come tonight. I've got a lot of homework. You say, fair enough. Fair enough. So in terms of pronunciation, you keep the stress balanced. Again, you keep the stress balanced. You do not speak too heavily on fair or on the word enough. Equal stress. Next, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. So you say it instead of saying wait, you say it as hang on. Hang on. And then you say it as like a one word. So this phrase is very quick and very casual. It just means wait a second. Usually when you need a moment, like can I ask you something? Then you say, hang on, I'm just finishing this what I'm doing. Something like that. So in pronunciation, we blend the words together into one. Like they're like one word. Hang on, hang on. So say it like a single word. Hang on. Instead of hang on, you say it more of like hang on. Hang on. All right. Next, you nailed it. You nailed it. You did it perfectly. You nailed it. So based on how I say it, there's the stress is on the word nailed. You nailed it. So this is a great phrase to celebrate success. Say for example, your friend, another situation with a friend, but yeah, your friend just gave a great presentation at work. You can say, wow, friend, you nailed it. You nailed it. So in speech, you stress the word nailed. You nailed it. All right. Next, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. No need. I'm good. Very casual, right? Casual tone, and then reduce I'm. So I'm good. This is a very low-key way to say no thanks. Like I'm fine. I don't need anything. Say for example, a friend, you want another drink? And you'll say, no, I'm good. Thanks. Something like that. So again, I'm good. This is a casual tone. We say it in a casual tone. You keep the tone relaxed and friendly. I'm good. Okay. Lastly, Last phrase for today we have let's catch up. Let's catch up. Or let's talk again. Let's catch up. So based on what how I said it, the second and third word we say it in like a single word. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. This is what you say when you want to reconnect with someone. You like you want to talk about what's new in their life. So maybe you haven't seen a friend in a long time. You say, oh friend, long time no see. Hey, let's catch up soon. Something like that. Let's catch up soon, friend. So in fast speech you do it like that. Catch up, catch up. Take note. The second and third word you say it as catch up, like a single word. You blend it together. You don't pause after let's. That's another, again, that's a characteristic of fast speech, casual speech. You do not really kind of pause very long or kind of like pause a second in between words. Let's catch up. Say it quick, say it fast. Let's catch up. All right. Let's immediately have the time to practice, a practice reel. Let's have the first one. When you want to show you are shocked or surprised, like, are you serious? You're kidding. Again, you're kidding. Next, you accept someone's reason or explanation. Well, friend, that's reasonable. That's fair enough. All right, fair enough. You need a moment before you can respond. Please wait. You say it as hang on, hang on. All right. You did it perfectly. You want to tell someone how how great they did. You say it as you nailed it. You nailed it. Stress on nailed. Next, I'm fine, no need. You want to say no thanks in a casual way. All right, I'm good. Thanks, I'm good, friend. Something like that. And then lastly, when you want to reconnect and chat with someone, oh, let's talk again. Or we say it as let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Let's catch up, friend. All right. And that's it. That's the end of our long many phrases, casual phrases that we've talked or tackled for today. So great job, everyone. Woo! Great job, great job. Thank you for bearing with me. We've already passed the 1 hour mark, but yes, thank you for being with me here. So just a quick, to end this one, these phrases are super common in everyday conversation, and you've got the meaning, the sound, and the vibe, right? I hope you do. So to review, we've just learned 30. Imagine that. There's 30 very common casual English phrases that we've talked about already for today. So they are all short, they're all natural, and great for everyday conversations. So the key here, again, is to focus on how they sound when spoken, not just how they are written. So you can notice where we drop the sounds, where we stress the words, and how native speakers blend everything smoothly. That's common characteristic in casual speeches. So don't worry again. Don't worry if you don't get it perfect right away. It's okay. It's totally fine. It's all good. The goal here is just, to become more comfortable with casual rhythm and real life pronunciation. So you do consistent practicing. This video will be up on our website, so you can go over this particular video and then practice the drill repeatedly as long as you want, as long as you can naturally say the words or the phrases confidently. All right. So maybe you wonder, you wonder why is this important? Because yes, these casual phrases are the building blocks of so much everyday conversation. If you can understand them easily and you can pronounce them more naturally, more confidently, it will make a huge difference in your ability to follow and participate in formal conversations. That is why everyone, again, you keep practicing, you keep listening, and most importantly, you have fun with it. All right? That's how your speech starts to sound more natural. Keep practicing, keep listening, keep having fun with it. Show effort, something like that. All right? Okay. Let's catch up the next time again, everyone. Let's catch up next time. Great job for today. You did amazing. Let's have the next session. Let's have the next topic for the next session. Thank you and have a great night ahead. Let's catch up next time. Bye bye. This is Nicole.